How is everybody today? I just got done watching Secure Transformations. Talked to Louise about her win for her body transformation competition. Amazing job, Louise. So if you are following her, that's Louise's journey. Something very extremely positive to talk about versus what we're about to talk about, which is Amberlynn. I'm going to let a few people get on. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. It's a bright and early. It's not even that bright. It's not, but it is early for many of you. It's not that early for me. Thursday morning. Give me a second. And we're going to say hi to everybody and just talk about different shit. We are going to talk about Amberlynn Reid today. And I have given advice to Amberlynn Reid, and one of the things we're going to talk about is the advice I've given to Amberlynn Reid. And then I wanted to just make everybody understand this. I have kind of a strict policy where if I've done a consultation with you, I don't actually have conversation with you about you online. If I've had a personal phone call with you, I normally keep your name out of my mouth, as I believe it's just professional. But if it's been exchanges, online via Instagram, my thought process has kind of changed because I found that people were taking advantage of that, whereas they would have a conversation with me online, either through instigating with me or me instigating with them, and then they would think that means I'm not ever going to speak their name, no matter what fuck shit they do. Now, I want everybody to understand a few things about my revelations about this. Also, 2020 changed a lot of fucking shit. People that I was close to, I'm no longer close to. People that I wasn't close to, I'm very close to now. And I just got to say that if I have had a consultation with you, or if you have been a client of mine in some way, if you've ever been signed on to my app, or if you have been on a consultation that way, I believe in like confidentiality strictly. If me and you have exchanged some stuff on Instagram or social media, and I think you've done some fuck shit, I am going to fucking say something. That is like kind of how that shit works. Basically, because I found, especially with some of the newer ones, that they were depending upon it. And I just think it's fucking kind of bullshit. There's my girl. What's up, Sauce? Oops. What's up, Sauce? Anyway, we are not going to go break down a video of Amberlynn Reid. Most of our videos are fucking, we're going to show her channel and a few other things. Most of her videos are just literally her fucking spouting ridiculous bullshit off, eating now. So we're going to talk about the dangers of that, and then we're going to talk about like how to possibly how for her to possibly escape what I would think she would need now. My advice to what my advice was for her before. I'm not going to break down. I'm not ever show screenshots of conversations. I find that shit to be fucking ridiculous. But I am. We're going to talk about it. That's for fucking sure. I did want to tell everybody here is the link to our coaching. We have our slots are filling up pretty quickly. So if you are thinking about getting coaching, I would suggest you do so. And especially because the price will be going up once we launch, and we're hopefully I should hear back from Sean today about a launch date. That's hopefully sometime next week. Hopefully next week or week after. It depends on the bottling company because we want to make sure we have the product in hand before we would start selling it, because we want to be able to have somebody order it and us send it away that day and then them get it in like a day or two. Like that's literally how we want it to be. I do suggest that when we start selling No Morbidity, which is right here, our baby, when we do start selling it, I would suggest you buy 2 months worth of it. You will not regret it. It's going to be $39.99 a month. It will more than pay for itself in food you save. More than pay for itself in food you save. But we're going to say hi to everybody here. Emersteria, how you doing? Big Spoon, how you been? Sopine, Julia, Janet, how are you? Sherry, how are you? N8344, thank you. Amy, Andrea, Sophie Grace, Casey, how you doing, Casey? Anna Dawn, Baccarat Strategies Review. Okay. What is Baccarat? I don't know. Anyway, Paula, Amy Jones, And again, oh, by the way, the 30-minute consultation, the 30-minute consultation is where you basically get the app for a month, live pre-recorded classes. You're a member of our hunger management support group for a month. And you can also, you'll get a 30-minute consultation meeting. You can talk about anything you'd like normally when it comes to your food, activity, suggestions I have. And if you would decide to get coaching from there, we take the $35, that is the half-hour consultation. We take that price off of your first block of coaching, of your first 3 months of coaching. Excuse me. That fat Greg, I hope you're not as fat as you used to be. Get there faster. T.A. Ron, how you doing? Good morning, Butch. Roz, how are you? Pleasure to see you. Sherry, what's going on? Already said hi. How I-40? Elaine, Leanne, Malia, Sean. Wow, lots of people. The group chat. Jacob, how you doing, man? Will the gains cast be coming back? Mark and I are talking about it, but YouTube was just striking down every gains cast we had. Every single gains cast we had, it was starting to get flagged. So I don't know if it's going to be coming back anytime soon. Mark and I are going to be doing a lot of travel. Mark, myself, my wife, his wife, are going to be doing a lot of travel together here coming up very soon. But we'll be on live. Gains cast on Twitter. We'll see what Elon does. We shall see. If I ever started a social media platform, I would not do what I eat in a day. My daily caloric intake and macros are determined by my doctor. I look forward to getting no morbidity. Outstanding. I wish I knew who you were. I'm down 26 pounds. Lots more to go. Life is getting so much better. Amanda, that is out fucking standing. Great fucking job. Yeah. I mean, make sure you remind yourself the reason why you started. Like, it's always good. Like, it's weird. Like, people have a lot of weight to lose. They'll lose half of it, and they'll be like, I feel better. And I mean, they have no idea what's around the next corner and how much better they can feel too. So that's important. Kashina, how you doing? You love the group chat. The group chat's pretty amazing. The more people are in it, it seems like it's getting better. Do the gains cast on Rumble? I think Rumble's kind of fuck stick too. Just to be honest, and I can put it on Rumble, but we'll see. We have some stuff in the works where the gains cast might be kind of like Mark and I might be appearing other places. So, and I cannot talk about it. So, YouTube would cast the down, but uplift the channels that promote obesity and mukbangs. That's what they do. It's very fucking weird. We've reached this. Well, I mean, and it's not weird. I mean, it's very money driven. Nobody wants to hear. They don't want to push for. You don't need this drug or stuff that's going to make you nuts, so you don't need this drug. Look at that. Awesome Sauce got me right this morning. She's like, that's how she woke me up. Love her, but geez. And I got to be like, people need to understand, us doing the gains cast, like Mark and I are both very busy people, and we do want to focus on helping as many people as possible. We might be appearing other places, though, soon. Individually, Mark does the low blind or low down, by the way, which he fills his time with that. Which means it's a kind of a bodybuilding podcast that he's doing in his own little private group. I have my hunger management support group that I do off our app, and that's where I'm sharing my food and my activity there. I'm probably going to even start doing a few of the videos, a few live streams for workouts and stuff like that on there. It's where I'm going to share my stuff personally. I don't normally share and you're not going to ever see video of me eating. That's for me. But I do share pictures of my food and what I eat in a day on there. It's very, very boring. I keep getting people saying you should make a what you eat in a day video for YouTube. It's extremely, extremely boring. I eat like 1 time a day, 1.5 times a day. Yesterday was steak, broccoli, and I had a few pieces of Genoa salami later after that. And literally that was it. So my hunger is completely gone on what's called what we call our Beyond Willpower stack. And I take Ember, which is right here, which is somebody just said they're getting Ember. I do not suggest Ember necessarily for very large people, by the way. Ember is very high stimulant, and for people that have a lot of weight to lose. You normally don't need anything high stimulant because your blood pressure is already high and you already have a lot of stuff. But this is very high stimulant. I take a half tab before I talk to you folks at 7 a.m. I took one a little bit ago, and then I take another half tab along with 2 capsules of Mental Jewels as my pre-workout, which I'll be taking early this afternoon. I'll be working out for about 45 minutes on the suspension system training outside in a nice Florida heat. And then I also, like a couple times a week, take some Planta protein and have that. And I take Nutrient Driver 3 times a day, which is right here, by the way. Nutrient Driver is based with berberine, and it helps with blood sugar cravings, that sort of thing. I also take Ritual PM in the evening. I mean, my regimen that I talk about on my hunger management group is pretty solid. We do focus on minimal, and I take no morbidity at midday, by the way. And so no morbidity crushes out the rest of it. Amber does a great job stimulant wise, but it's for a non-stimulant, non-thermogenic based. I'm going to suggest no morbidity 100 out of 100. But my group is the Hunger Management Support Group, and then that's where I share my shit. And then we go back and forth. People post what they're eating. It's like kind of a big accountability group. You do get access to that if you get a consultation, a half-hour consultation. You get access to that for a month, and then you can decide whether you want to join. You get live and pre-recorded yoga, HIIT style training. Crystal actually is taking a walk with people here today. I think at like 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Excuse me. She goes for a half-hour walk, and it's a big group walk. You know, anywhere from 3 up to like 30 people sometimes would join her for the walks. So interesting. And happy to make your live 120 pounds down. That's fucking amazing. Great job. Great job. On your way to becoming a certified personal trainer. Emily, that's awesome, Emily. Very, very good. Amelia, we need, like, and to be real, we need more, there needs to be more personal trainers that have aspect and thought process to extreme weight loss. Not extreme, but like large amounts of weight loss. Extreme weight loss is not good, but large amount of weight loss. At one point in time, Crystal and I were talking about taking the hunger management system, the hunger management method, and we were going to convert it into like a certification through NASM. It's such a more complex thing. We just decided to put it in a book, which we're finishing up and working on still. My Amber's coming today. It's been such a struggle to lose the few extra pounds to have the summer shred. I would think that Ember is good for the last few extra pounds, and I'm gonna that's where I'm gonna end up on my 51st birthday, which is the end of July, by the way. I'm already leaning out pretty fucking severely between like last summer. It took a lot longer, like a lot longer, because I was using I was for the first part of the summer I was just using our method, and then I switched to using no morbidity, which kind of took it away. But now it's just happening very, very quickly. I think I've got my shit more down, and I have no hunger. I'm just literally telling myself, I eat for function and taste, and it's a matter of not mouth fucking myself with food, as many people fucking do, as Amberlynn Reid definitely does. So absolutely, it's all a business. Whatever gets the most views. It's very fucking tragic for a lot of these people. Melissa, how are you? How long does Ember last? A few hours, or are the effects last all day long? I take a half tab in the morning and a half tab in the afternoon, and then I take no morbidity in the afternoon also. I'm not hungry at all. Like I don't actually have physical hunger, especially when I stay properly hydrated. And I do hydrate about close to 200 to 300 ounces a day. 200 is my minimum. 300 ounces is normally my maximum ounces of fluid a day. So I don't have any hunger at all, like whatsoever. The only thing, again, about Ember that I would say for people that need to lose a tremendous amount of weight is that it is high stimulant. You got to watch it, okay? I'm 62 and I need to lose 95 pounds, and I've lost and kept it off for 2 years. Needed to lose 95 pounds. Good for you. You use Weight Watchers and you feel human. You're the only person I've ever fucking spoken to or ever seen that has kept that has used Weight Watchers and kept 100 pounds off for 2 years. Ever. It's a fucking ridiculous system. I'm glad it worked for you, but it's a fucking ridiculous system. I really avoided admitting it, but keto legitimately changed my life. The only issue with keto is that people don't stay on it. I mean, it can be micronutriently deficient if you're taking a good multivitamin, which I do suggest Immortal, Mark's brand of multivitamin. The only problem with keto is that most people just don't stick to it. That's the actual issue. Most people just fall off of it. What are the best meals to eat when immediately coming off a 5-day water fast? protein, healthy fats. There's no best meal. I don't understand why people do it. Why somebody would do a 5-day water fast either. I mean, just to be real, I don't understand that. Take in some nutrients every single day. I hope you were taking a multivitamin during that time. But I would say protein. So, Brian, how are you? Trying to learn to eat only food amounts that are needed by the body and not overindulge. It's been a massive struggle my whole life with thyroid issues, but my son deserves a healthier mom. Ram, here's one of the suggestions I suggest to you and Amberlynn Reid and everybody. Okay, when you're eating, most people with weight problems eat way too fast. So when you're eating, especially you start this with your largest meal. Eat 75% of your largest meal, stop, drink 20 to 30 ounces of fluid, wait 20 minutes, and then if you're still hungry, eat the rest of it. It's not an exercise in hunger. It's an exercise to see if your portion sizes are too big. And just go along with that. Jelly Bean, how are you doing? I started my journey focused on hunger management. Your videos are very helpful. Thank you very much. Very little carbs, no processed, a lot of proteins, and no breakfast. Good for you. We are going to gift a consultation. All right. Wukong, you pick. You let me know who it is. You pick. Okay, but that is fucking amazing of you. That is fucking awesome. That is fucking awesome. Fucking great. That is fucking awesome. You're a fucking great person. That is amazing. Very fucking awesome. Anyway, you do take supplements. That's good. 5-day water fast though. I just don't like. My thing is like, it's not a sustainable thing. It should be done like all this stuff should be very sustainable, especially if you have had a lot of weight to lose. It should be done in a sustainable fashion, like a truly sustainable fashion. Anyway, here we go. I wanted to just point something out because this is the frustrating thing I'm having, right? So if you watch this, Amber, again, this is not meant to fucking. This is not, and if by the way, Wukong, if you pick somebody, make sure you let us know because I'm going to be not looking at the comments for a minute. Okay, Amber, if you're watching this, I have given you advice before, and I'm going to tell everybody the advice I gave her, and I'm going to tell everybody and I mean this advice as much as possible for people. Drink at least half an ounce to an ounce of your body weight in fluid, not body weight, but so take your body weight in pounds, divide it in half. That is your base minimum amount of hydration to take in. Somebody like Amberlynn Reid should be taking in 225 to 250 ounces of fluid a day, period. 0 calorie fluid a day, period. Up to 400 to 500 ounces. If Amberlynn Reid were to take in hydration that she would need between 250 to 500 ounces of fluid, she would not have much room for food. Just saying. I mean, we've had 400-pound people say that that's too much fluid that will ruin their appetite. That's the fucking point. So ridiculous. I do suggest that your first meal a day, no matter what it be all protein, healthy fat. After every meal, 2 hours after, gear your hunger. If you are hungry, substantially hungry, 2 hours after you eat a substantial meal of protein and healthy fat, you maybe didn't eat enough protein and healthy fat. But no food, if you eat 500 to 600 calories of food, 2 hours later, you should not be hungry. You have likely eaten something that's going to make you hungrier, or you have underhydrated, overstressed, something, okay? Your second meal can be protein, healthy fats, and some green vegetables, broccoli, green beans, Brussels sprouts, those sorts of things. No starchy carbohydrates, no processed carbs at all. Amberlynn Reid should not be taking in processed carbohydrates. A 500-pound person should abstain completely until they reach a much healthier weight, and then processed carbohydrates should be seen as for pleasure only. The taste of sweet should be put off until either the last thing of your evening meal or after your evening meal as something eaten only for pleasure. But people that have pleasured themselves via mouth to the point where they're 500 pounds should literally avoid processed food, processed carbohydrates especially, as much as humanly fucking possible. Sugars should not be in their fucking world. Added sugar should not be in their fucking world. If you're going to taste something sweet, it should be some sort of fruit. I even do a series, 15 days to slow the spread of obesity. Don't eat any processed food at all, whatsoever. Don't drink any calories. Don't eat any processed food at all. It would help help so many fucking people. If you can't go 15 days without processed food, processed carbohydrates, you should ask yourself why. If it's a matter of convenience, fix your fucking lifestyle so you could. If it's a matter that you just need and want the shit, you don't actually need it. You say you want the shit, then you should face the fact that you have an addiction to it that is negatively affecting your health. If you have hundreds of pounds to lose and you eat like fucking this, McDonald's mukbang, lasagna mukbang, spam hash brown mukbang, pizza mukbang, Trader Joe's food hall, I don't know what that is. Yeah, fucking what the fuck happened where it went from outpatient appointment? I fucking hope she's like Amberlynn Reid needs inpatient therapy. I've said it for a long fucking time. Amberlynn Reid needs inpatient therapy. She should get off of fucking YouTube. Look at what this fucking encourages. Amberlynn Reid should likely take in 1,500 to 1,800 calories a day, at maximum 1,800 calories a day. She is what 5'3", something like that. You're a 5'3" woman. 1,800 calories is a lot of fucking calories, and that's even if you're being pretty fucking active. Just be real. The whole 2,000 calorie a fucking day thing that the U.S. government told you, these are the same people that brought you the fucking food pyramid. If you are a fucking diminutive person, you do not need the same calories as a 200-pound male needs. And most males that are 200 pounds are fat as fuck too. They should not weigh 200 pounds. By the way, if you're new here, there's going to be swearing. If you don't like it, you're a pussy, leave. But if you have it in your head, if you are a morbidly obese woman, that you need more calories than 1,800, you want more calories. Your body does not need more calories. You should let your body eat some of your body. I do not know what happened, because if you can look at all this, this is horrible. This is horrible. First of all, you're making a circus sideshow of yourself eating food. You're a fat woman, and you know that people only tune in to this to fucking laugh at you, make fun of you, or fucking for the drama. I understand that this woman this is another person that I keep getting people say, Amberlynn's just trolling people. It is not trolling if it ruins your fucking life. If it shortens your life, you are only trolling yourself. It is not trolling if it ruins your fucking life. This woman needs help, mentally and physically, and she is not going to get it on YouTube, shoving food into her face for a fucking audience that wants to see her gain weight. I can't even be mad at the audience. She could have left this a long fucking time ago. This is not funny. This is watching somebody eat themselves to fucking death. That's another reason why we're not watching the fucking videos. This is fucking sadness. This is video sadness. She needs inpatient therapy. Outpatient, I'm fine. I'm going to a disordered program, an eating disorder program. I'm going to an eating disorder program, and then Dunkin' Donuts taste test. Right, the fucking next video after it. Taco Bell mukbang. Something went on with her and the fucking piece of shit. The best spam recipe ever. Like, she should not be, like, food should not be a central focus for this fucking woman. It's fucking sadness. It is. It's sadness. Doing this, monetizing this, 60,000 views, 76,000 views, 63,000 views. Compared to, like, this is not fucking healthy for anybody. I wish you would just do the bathroom fucking hauls or the Bath and Body Works hauls and all that bullshit. This is not healthy. This woman has done nothing but gain weight and cycle through about the same 100 fucking pounds. I know that people think that this type of thing, this I gained weight, drunken or not, is trolling the audience. You are not trolling anybody. You are hurting yourself. Hurting your fucking self. If you're over it, leave the fucking sadness. She says she's doing an eating disorder program, if you can believe it. I don't believe it. Amberlynn Reid needs a month in a fucking inpatient facility where they help her understand what actual food tastes like, and they just tell her fucking no occasionally, because she's not going to tell herself no. People that remain at 500 pounds, Amberlynn Reid eats 4,000 to 6,000 calories a fucking day. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This woman could lose, she weighs 500 pounds. As a newsflash, you could eat 4,000 calories a day and lose weight and lose a couple pounds a fucking week. That's how much fucking, that's how big that shit is. People do not get to be 500 fucking pounds because of hormones. Their hormones are fucked up because of how they fucking eat, and everything she was eating just there is going to fuck your hormones up. It's all processed food and all processed bullshit. What the fuck? If she is the same height as me, I'm 5'2", and I look like a twig compared to her. Once the checks come in from YouTube, there's no hope for them. It really, I'm telling you, it fucking absolutely does it. If I'm not aiming to be particularly muscular, should I be aiming to weigh less than 200 pounds? I don't know if you're a male or a female. I don't know. Like, if you're a female, absolutely. Unless you're a super fucking tall female, and even then, it's doubtful. But how the fuck would anybody know? Like you spit this question out to people. If you've ever been on a YouTube live and some fitness person has fucking answered that with a absolutely or no, like, I would say yes, just because most people should not weigh 200 pounds. Most people who weigh 200 pounds are fat as fuck, unless they're very tall. I personally am a pretty muscular man, and I fucking weigh about 185 to 190 pounds. You know, I mean, so yes, you absolutely should. Most men that weigh 200 pounds are fat fucks. They're not obese fucks. They're just fat fucks. She has never been close to normal body size, normal diet. Like, I think she started at like 330 pounds, started her diet channel, and then gained a fucking bunch of weight, you know? Can we talk about the side character? Amberlynn Reid's new girlfriend is considered healthy and fit, no body shaming. According to older standards, she is overweight. She is overweight then. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, the idea that we should just change the standard of what fitness is to help people feel better about themselves is fucking stupid. She has a whole conspiracy at this. I don't know what you mean by that. When she dissed inpatient rehab recently, it made me irate. So she's not doing the inpatient therapy anymore. Fucking what? Why would she know better? I can't believe that YouTube still allows this shit. It's so against their fucking terms of service agreement. Like, watching a morbidly obese person eat like that is fucking binge eating behavior. I mean, for binge eaters out there, there's no fucking way that I don't think this triggers some binge eaters, especially when they put it in the recommended and shit. She'd been off my fucking radar for a long fucking time until her fucking thing came up in the recommended. I do not, as you can fucking see, I do not fucking follow her. I do not follow any of these fucking people that have that fucking do this shit. This is horrible, self-damaging, self-harming bullshit. It's self-harm. Every time you see this woman jam food into her face, it is self-deprecation to make money. She is deprecating herself to make money, and she is physically harming herself at the same fucking time. It's horrible. I mean, fucking horrible. She'll never quit because she's making a fortune. She's making money from doing this. That's the thing. She will never. She has nothing else because of this. So because she has nothing else because of this, because she is never going to be physically fit enough to fucking actually get out into the real fucking world. Her world is the fucking house and the fucking YouTube box. That's it. That is all. That is 100% it. She is addicted to food. She is addicted to the fucking money that the food is bringing. If she gained 100 pounds, her views would fucking skyrocket. That's how bad that shit is. My advice to her, as to Nick Avocado, or what the fuck ever his fucking punk ass name is, and all these other people, leave YouTube. It's going to fucking kill you. You are not funny. You are not trolling anybody else but yourselves. You are pathetic. Show some fucking self-respect and leave this shit. Ridiculous. YouTube are all fine with slow suicide content. No shit. She had a cancer scare too. She's going to have health problems. Tons of them. $15 for takeout soda. That's so insulting to other people, by the way. It's fucking crazy. She'll never change. She focuses too much on calories as a number, but not the quality of food. I mean, 400-ish calories for cheap ramen. Disgusting. She quit her outpatient therapy. It's because it's outpatient. Here's the thing. For a super fat person, which Amberlynn Reid is, going places sucks. Getting in a car, I'm sure, sucks. Walking sucks. This woman should be at an inpatient therapy where she is in a bungalow, no fucking microwave, no fucking DoorDash allowed, nothing like that. A menu of possible items for her to eat from any given fucking day are available to her at fucking meal times. The rest is fucking fluid and water. And she gets monitored. Her blood sugar gets monitored daily. Her fucking, all that other shit gets monitored daily. And she swims every fucking day. Gets into a fucking pool that is like fucking not far from her fucking bungalow. Gets in the fucking pool and swims every fucking day for a month. For a fucking month. In a month, we monitor the weight and we try to have her lose anywhere from 2 to 3% of her body mass per fucking week in the first fucking month while it's being monitored, while you're actually fucking having doctors. And the thing is, these people go on these crash diets, it's fucking dangerous as fuck too. Like, she needs to lose enough weight where like her blood volume needs to change a lot. Like, the amount of blood in her body right now is likely fucking 2 times the amount needed if she was at a healthy fucking weight. 100 pounds of mass needs a lot more blood to be pushed to it than would be without it. It's fucking, I mean, these people are critically ill. You fucked yourself up. Oh, no, I was just talking, hey, Elizabeth, I was just talking the first month. That would be the first month, you know, and then fucking the second month would probably be down to 2% per week. And then the third month, another 2% per week. And that way, like, I mean, 2% is 10 pounds. So she would lose 40, like the first month, if it's 3% based off of 500 pounds. So she would lose 60 pounds the first month, then 40 pounds the next 2 months. You know, I mean, like to lose that much weight that quick, you fucking need to fucking make sure that the person is like being monitored, because that's a lot of fucking weight to lose that changes your fucking little blood volume, you know? I was 475, currently 220. This is a mindset issue. If she wanted to do it, she would. I fucking completely agree. They 100% did not tell her to eat whatever she wanted and in whatever quantity she wanted. But that's probably it too. She never went to any therapy. I don't know if she's lying or not. So she lies. She lied about doctor and therapist so many times. You know, that's the fucking thing. A lot of them. Alan is 5'8". Alan's 5'9" to 5'10". Why are you guys so fucking concerned with my fucking weight or my fucking height? You sound like a little fucking weird. You know? But what the fuck? Very fucking strange. Like, Duncan, why do you care? You know, oh, for how tall I am, I'm between 5'9" and 5'10". So I don't fucking know. It depends on the fucking doctor you go to. So and if you want to think I'm 5'8", I don't give a fuck. It matters nothing. So. YouTube never tells me when you're live. That's because they fucking hate me. Anyway, I'm close to hitting 140 pounds lost. I'm 3 pounds away. Get at it, motherfucker. I'm ready for my marathon on Monday, and I feel like $1 million. 36 is going to be great. Casey, super fucking proud of you, dude. Super fucking proud. I'm 264 at 6'1", and no, I need to lose more. I kept going. I was 322 4 years ago. That's fucking amazing too. Great fucking job. $3,000 in Uber Eats a month. It's just fucking ridiculous. They can't. The biggest part of their problem is they love attention. I agree with that shit. 100%. 100 fucking percent. What's your shoe size? Shut the fuck up. Sorry, my mistake. No, dude, I get it, but I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand the fucking thing about like. Here's what the difference between me and other fucking YouTubers. I guess I'm not important. What I do is not important at all. The information I relay, that's what's important. My physicality is anomalous. We should put it that way. How I physically fucking look is completely anomalous. How I can physically perform has nothing to do with what anybody else should be able to think that they can physically perform as, good or bad. You know, you should gear yourself to you, 100%. You know, you should make sure that you do you. My height, my weight, everything like that. Like I brought it up. I'll bring it up as reference, but who fucking cares? I mean, if you're basing you off of me in comparison, you're my bitch. First of all, you shouldn't be my bitch. I don't need a bitch. So, but secondly, if you've spent time worrying about whether you're stronger than me, bigger than me, taller than me, your shoe size is bigger than mine, that's fucking kind of pathetic. You know, I mean, it's really fucking weird, and maybe you should fucking. Maybe you should get some self-analysis. And not you, Dr. Beast. You were trying to fucking help. You were trying to fucking answer a question, and I appreciate that. So, nice job, Julia. You're 100 pounds today. Well, I hope you're not at 100 pounds. I don't think you should be worried about your weight as much. You should be worried about just making sure you eat in a healthy way, fuel your activity, and are happy and healthy. If you weigh 100 pounds, you shouldn't be stepping on a scale almost ever. There you go. And I watched 5 minutes of our last one. Almost puked. I won't watch your videos. That's why I'm not playing them today. You know. I wanted a cheesesteak yesterday. It was so unsatisfying. I'd rather eat vegetables. They are much more satisfying. Good for you. Good for you. I think we all need a round of applause. Between us, we all have lost about 2 to 3 Amberlynn Reids. People on here have lost a lot of weight. It's very fucking good. Do you recommend berberine for non-insulin resistant PCOS 23 pounds down? I take berberine every day and I'm not insulin resistant. Berberine is a nutrient driver and it's very good for insulin sensitivity, blood sugar regulation. I like it because it stops sugar cravings. So to me, that's why I think everybody should take it. And you can look at the data. We've gone over the data plenty of times before, but non-PCOS, absolutely. I mean, most people realize the supplements they need to be taking should not be supplements for performance. Berberine over pre-workout, 10 out of fucking 10. No morbidity over fucking over fat burners 100 times. You know, Ember is not necessarily a fat burner. It's an appetite suppressant also. It's just a stimulant-based appetite suppressant. That over other stupid shit a ton of fucking times. Most dudes that take tons of performance enhancing supplements like testosterone, things to enhance testosterone naturally. If you would eat right and fucking not be fat, your testosterone levels would go up. But you eat a bunch of processed foods that fucking blunt your fucking endocrine system, that fucking does it. You can eat so many foods. Portions are key. I work out. I work out calories on stuffed cabbage, stuff like that. Stuffed cabbage are amazing. Anyway, could you bench press Amberlynn Reid when you're at your strongest? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And what a weird fucking question. I need to stop on the scale. Tell me to eat more or less. I just have to use it as a data point. You should stop if you weigh 100 pounds. You should stop weighing yourself, but once maybe a month, for real. It's a completely irrelevant number at your stage. If anything, you're likely close to underweight. So you should fucking very, very seriously talk to a doctor about that. Thanks, Roz. Okay, we're talking. I've tried to watch mukbangs before and got nauseous. It's disgusting. It really is. What is the success of inpatient therapies like a program you described when people leave the program? That's the thing too. Inpatient programs would need kind of like a halfway house. They would need very serious, strict monitoring. That's where the failure happens, actually, Shelby. That's a very good point. They would need some sort of like very serious follow-up for the person going to their house. Like, to be real, Amberlynn Reid is no morbidity safe for breastfeeding. It is shown to be non-toxic for all the ingredients are shown to be non-toxic, but you should, while you're breastfeeding, not worry about weight loss unless your doctor told you to lose fucking weight. You should worry about breastfeeding. That's a very serious biological process. You should talk to your doctor about it. People, especially like people that worry about stuff like that, like losing weight while breastfeeding and stuff like that. We don't even like. We recommend trying to focus on your nutrition and stuff like that during it. Is it technically safe? Talk to your doctor about what you should be taking while you're breastfeeding. I say it because people need to stop with the BS excuses. Age doesn't matter. I completely agree. I started at 297 and I'm down to 190. Still have some to lose. You keep me motivated. Nikki on weight loss. Nikki knows on weight loss. That's awesome. So Amberlynn Reid and avocado are toxic. They'll never change. It's all about the money. I completely agree. Yeah, I was thinking that too. It's like a lifelong weekly check-in program. Not even weekly. Like when they first leave, I would imagine that they should have some sort of daily accountability checking, like what we do with our coaching. Because to be real, like say you're in an inpatient therapy, somebody is controlling your food, everything like that, controlling your activity. Then you go home. Somebody should be checking in on you in some way every single day to make sure you're not binging, making sure you're not going back to old habits and stuff like that, bad habits and stuff like that. You know, so. From there, then it can come like you check in yourself, but somebody should be going to the home, like outpatient therapy, you know, where the person actually goes to the home. She, especially for what she does, she's super fucking addicted. So I thought you had a consultation with her in the past and would no longer be talking about her publicly. I did not have a consultation with her in the past. I've never spoken to her in a consultation. I've sent her some tips and we've talked online on Instagram, but we have not had a consultation. I've offered one. She's not taking me up on it. So, and I went over that at the beginning. Thank you, Andreas. So, any recommendations for joint improvement? That's a doctor thing, dude. Like, that's definitely a doctor thing. Is 125 pounds for 5'3", 22-year-old female with tendency to be more muscular acceptable? I would imagine so. I would talk to your doctor, but I mean, it depends on your muscle mass, everything like that. So. You're also helping me with your advice about processed food. Went from 175 to 140. That's awesome. No, I mean supplements. I use Machine Motion joint fuel, and turmeric works well. Black seed oil is fucking anti-inflammatory. That's fucking amazing. It's almost like that. Black seed oil is outstanding. I'll probably do a video on it at some point in time. Oh my bad. No worries. But I went over at the beginning. You might have joined late. Here's my thing. A lot of these people that I have spoken to online, then proceed to do some fuck shit. And because I've spoken to them online, they pretend that I fucking should not ever fucking bring them up again. If you've been a client of mine, I will never discuss you again. There's been several clients that I've had that I just don't discuss. If I've had a phone conversation with you and given you directed phone advice and then follow up, I will not bring you up. I will not talk about you online. I don't talk about Boogie. I don't talk about Charlie Gold. I won't talk about these people. If I have sent you some tips that I've sent normally everybody via some chat and you've ignored them and said thanks or whatever, and maybe asked a few follow-up questions back and forth and then ignored all that, I'm going to fucking if you do some fuck shit online that might be hurting other people or yourself, I'm going to fucking call you out. Black seed oil, look it up. Great. 110, 5'3" female, okay. It depends on your body build. It depends on your body makeup and everything like that. Please do not, I am not your body checks. If you want a body check, get a consultation, please. Okay. But without viewing people, I couldn't say. That could be if it's low on the BMI scale at 110 at 5'3". I would say if you are depending on your body composition, if it is still 30% fat, I would say no, it's unhealthy. If you are decently lean within a healthy body fat range, I would say yes, it is. But just to say it's okay with minimal variable data is very hard, and I'm not going to do that. Thank you. Any advice on beating sugar addiction? View it as an addiction. Don't eat sugar. Abstain from it. Abstain from added sugar. Abstain from shit that tastes sweet, because it will fucking make you want it. So, Natalia, how are you? Got an update on my father. He lost 45 pounds since I started walking with him. That's awesome, Casey, very much. Where do I go for a consultation? Right here. There you go. 1 second. Excellent. So I just got to check on shit. I've got consultations and shit like that to do, but that's right here, by the way, is where you would get either 3 months worth of coaching package, or you can get a one-time consultation. Again, the consultation does give you 30 minutes. So, and for those of you that kept saying I'm this tall and this weight, am I okay? I'm sorry if I seem aggravated by that, but you know if you are or not. I cannot see you. I would not fucking say yes or no. If you, like the one lady says, I weigh 100 pounds, is that okay? That sounds thin to me. You say you weigh 110 and you're 5'3", it could be low. It could also be that you're skinny fat and you need to fucking get some muscular to you too. Just the wanting, it's kind of odd that people would ask questions with two variables as if your whole world is made up in two variables, crazy. So they usually get a follow-up nurse after the inpatient eating disorder program Jen does, Life by Jen. They need to do a little better job for Life by Jen, if you ask me. So, my mother still refuses. She's stuck on it's in our genes to be fat. It's not in anybody's genes to be fat. And Kyle Morrison, my pleasure, man. My pleasure. All right, so caught a crazy sale yesterday on workout equipment. I bought a Bozu ball. Awesome. Crystal teaches a Bozu class. You can get live Bozu classes if you get a consultation, or just pay for the app monthly. The app monthly is like $9.99. And you're in the hunger management support group, that sort of thing. Elliptical, 20-pound slam ball. That's awesome. So 3 kettlebells and 3 sets. That's fucking awesome. That is some awesome shit right there. For those questions, look up BMI chart. It will at least give an idea. It will, but BMI. I actually did a video about this yesterday. BMI is, an incredibly, and I mean, I know this fucking pisses people off, but when it comes to population level statistics and predictions, it's incredibly fucking accurate. I would argue that in today's world, BMI is just going to get more and more accurate because most people, their weight is not as conducive to having lean muscle mass. Their weight is conducive to having fat as fuckness. For most people nowadays, it's like, well, the people that can have a complaint with the BMI scale are people with larger than average musculature to them, like people literally like me, and I still don't. I still am trying to get my body weight down. I'm still downsizing, but people that are like BMI chart is a bunch of bullshit. If you got a fucking FUPA, it applies to you or more. I mean, for real. Like, if you, unless you have the people that can complain about BMI are the people that are technically overweight or even considered obese by the BMI chart, that have waist to height ratios that are within normal parameters or even low. Like when I'm fully dieted down, I'm still like a 27 BMI, and that's overweight. but my waist measurement is 28, and I'm 5'9" to 5'10". So to me, that is, you know, still, I still register as very healthy by the one, and then I'm overweight by the other. Most people do not have that fucking problem, and even then, it's because I carry a lot of mass. And dude, you're 215, you're overweight. Not, I mean, even for muscle mass, depending on how tall you are, unless you're extremely tall, you should probably consider you're overweight. I'm just letting you know, even when I'm very lean, I still am considering losing weight because and I've said this before, no matter how much you weigh, if you're in like the 30 to 30, if you're getting close to a 35 BMI, you should understand that your heart has to pump fucking blood to all that shit. Your heart only has so much stroke volume, 6 foot, I'd say, depending on your musculature, you're all right. So, but I'd still, if I was you, I'd still consider downsizing a little bit. I really would. So, my daughter went. Most men, like I said, should not be over 200 pounds. Most men shouldn't. My daughter went from a BMI of 23 to 15.4 in the past 2 years. She's worked so hard. That's fucking a little low. She's now going to do her 4th grade opinion piece on childhood nutrition. Dude, I'm letting you know, you should not be fucking worried about that's fucking too, like, you make sure your child is healthy. I don't want to hear about your 4-year-old either, or your 4th grader. I really fucking don't. That's fucking no. Hey, I'm bald too, and I'm a woman. Good for you, bald acceptance. I'm 6'4". We're talking height and 19 shoes. Damn. I'm going to go to under 90 pounds, dude. I think at 6 foot you'd be very fucking comfortable there. Very, very comfortable, feeling good, everything like that. I'm 5 foot and went from 210 down to 150, and I have hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's. Good for you. That's what I'm saying. 15.4 BMI is unhealthy. I don't understand why the fuck you're 4th grader. You're worried about the fucking BMI to the point where you're putting them in an unhealthy range. I agree. So that sounds like some fuck shit right there. So lukewarm as a monkey. You are definitely getting. We're not even going to entertain this shit. But I suggest you fucking maybe let's not diet children to fuck keeping your child in a healthy weight range, absolutely. It works both fucking ways. I got 16-inch shoes. I wear 11s. Anyway, I was like that after returning from Iraq in 2011. I had visible abs and still overweight BMI, but BMI is great. BMI is literally, like I said, BMI for population level health is very fucking accurate. And honestly, in today's world, much more accurate than what people want to admit, because people have much lower body musculature to them. So anyway, love my videos. When you say love, thank you very much, Selma. I appreciate it. Bald acceptance, bald pride. So, all right. Any last questions, guys? And I did put that person in timeout because that's fucking. Don't talk to me about what you're doing with your fucking children. So I mean, that's fucking weird shit. I mean, if your child is underweight or overweight, do something about it. But what the fuck? I'm 53 and stay at a BMI of 22. I swim a lot and do not touch sugar. That's out fucking standing right here. Out fucking standing. That is sugar should be seen as for pleasure only. We have people that fucking take sugar as if it's some sort of fucking serious drug every single fucking day. They start their day with it. I mean, people need to fucking start realizing that shit. Hey, baby, come here, sweet thing. No, okay, did I scare you? Sorry. Her and one of the other cats had a little issue, so she's wearing a little bandana. She looks adorable. Want to say hi to everybody? Oh, how's my baby? I haven't seen you all morning. Say hi. How's your neck doing? Much better. Amanda, hey, how you doing? I'm about to be done, but I hope you're doing good, Amanda. Oh, I know. Down to 165 from 212 as a 5'3" woman. Give me 1 second. I thought you said a different weight a little earlier. Anyway, good for you. That is outstanding. Sugar is so intense once you're off of it. It really, really, really is. It really is. Thank you for taking time out of your day for us. Of course, Kyle. I appreciate you, Stephanie Villi. I think that's for the cat, not me. I have hypoglycemia and eating sweets, oranges help. I replaced them with bad sugar. I think you replaced bad sugar with them. I mean, okay. Awesome sauce. My baby. She's doing good. She's fluffy. Whoop. You hooked on me? There you go, sweetie. Okay, we're just gonna keep you here. Sugar is like pouring hormones of gasoline on a addictive fire. That's fucking I like that. So I find that a high carbohydrate diet is best for me. I would doubt that. So I keep hearing about berberine. What is it for? Berberine is a great blood glucose regulator, and it is absolutely excellent for insulin resistance. It also has some antimicrobial and antibacterial properties to it. It is fucking standing for inflammation too. So it outperforms metformin in lots of cases, especially for women with PCOS and stuff like that. Come for the truth bomb, stay for the awesome sauce cameos. She's adorable, isn't she? She's just chilling. I love how she just chills here. The cat is all the sugar you need. She's fucking amazing. I love her so much. I'm a 55-year-old female, keeping my BMI at 20. I find it's so sad seeing a young woman like Amberlynn Reid waste her life. The thing is, right now, society, and we can kind of end it on this. Society is propagating all this bullshit. Society is propagating all this bullshit of fat pride and blah blah blah. All this it's just fucking ridiculous, sad shit. That pharmaceutical companies and food companies are making tons of money off this fucking people, and I just find it to be kind of disgusting because there's not a way in hell. Like we all know, like it's like this big societal lie we're saying. We all know that these people are going to be in serious pain when they get older. We all know that these people are most of them are likely already in very serious pain right now. We can watch them barely able to move. Like fucking watching Tess Holliday walk, I find it tragic. It's very fucking sad to watch her fucking move around. It's when you put into perspective that even though she's an absolutely horrible fucking person and massive fucking liar who takes advantage of every fucking thing possible, when you put in perspective that she actually has children, it's pretty fucking sad. It really is. It's pretty fucking sad, and I feel horrible for her and her family. And I find it amazing that we are not fucking not addressing this. And instead of society saying like, okay, this is unhealthy for her and this is unhealthy for Lizzo. Like Lizzo's fat as fuck. People are like, she's healthy and she dances around. So every time she takes a step dancing, stomps her foot down, there's like fucking 1,000 extra pounds of pressure on her fucking knees. Every single fucking time. After a while, guess what? That shit's gonna take a fucking toll. Hi, baby. You okay? See you looking at me. But every fucking time. And society is just like using these people for their own fucking good to sell shit and to fucking keep people addicted to all sorts of stupid shit. It's fucking not good. How is that? It's a little better? Okay, good. But I know. You want the armpits done? You're so cute. Oh. But it's pretty fucking sad. It's like all of society deep down knows it. Like these people are like, you can't tell me I'm unhealthy if I'm fat. Yeah, I can. Pretty fucking easily. If you're fucking round, you're unhealthy. And it's very fucking sad to me. It's really fucking chilling that we are literally to the stage. I know, I'll let you down. When we're literally at the stage where these people fucking want to, they want to be able to hurt themselves openly and nobody say anything about it. And I mean, people like me get painted as horrible, evil people because I'm willing to say something about it because I'm not going to lie to their faces. Anybody that's ever told a fat person you're just fine, don't worry about it, society's fucked up, has openly lied to that person, and they know it. They know you've lied to them. You know you've lied to them. And it's just society keeps this fucking shit going up. It's pretty fucking bad. An orthopedic told my mother that for every 1 pound you're over, 4 pounds of force on your knees when you take a normal step. And then it's 10 pounds every time if they're walking downhill. Running is fucking like 20 times. So it's really fucking, I mean, people need to fucking get there. I mean, being fat is physically uncomfortable. I don't know why they're denying these facts because they don't want to. We live in a mentally weak society also, and people just want to be told they're fucking awesome. Social media has made it so everybody needs constant fucking, constant reassurance that they're awesome, that they're fucking incredible, that they're special. Most of you motherfuckers are not special. Most of you motherfuckers do not deserve to even think of yourselves as special. Most of you motherfuckers are low expectation having, low effort fucking people that need to fix that shit. And I'm not talking about you people watching. I'm talking about anybody that watches in replay. Most people in society are very, very low effort, low expectation having people. Most people in society want to be given everything without fucking working hard for it. And they want to be able to pleasure themselves via mouth and anything possible, as much as possible, without ever facing the possible concept that there's going to be some sort of ramification somewhere down the road. So people gluttoning themselves because they want to eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. They want to completely ignore that it has in fact hurt their body. So they can't possibly hear that. They can't possibly fucking accept this for themselves. So because we live in a society like that, and then people monetize taking advantage of that weakness, because that's what that is. That's very overt, serious weakness that people have it in their brain that they can somehow be super fucking, they can be healthy or not, even just okay and be fat as fuck. We have these people literally on TikTok. Like TikTok is literally like the home of fucking of fatness now, where these people are just like, I am perfectly fine, and here's what I eat a day, and I'm not concerned about losing weight. You should be, if not for yourself, for your family. But how about this? Society should demand it also. We literally are unhealthy as a fucking society. It costs all of us tons of fucking money. We are watching these people die. We are watching these, like, that's the other thing too. Like, by not saying something to people like Lizzo, who's fat as fuck and propagates people being fat as fuck, we are watching them die. We are watching them hurt themselves. We are watching self-harm all the time. It's pretty fucking sad. We do not need normalization of obesity. Obesity is already normalized. We need normalization of people realizing that it is unhealthy and doing something about it. And I hope that we fucking get there. I really fucking do. Anyway, listen, I'm glad everybody came on tomorrow. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to be 7 in the morning, and I hope everybody has a great fucking day. God damn.